Hi, I'm Ashley Marks, one of the partners here at Hankey Marks Crider. Yes, you certainly can be approved for disability benefits because of the condition of depression. Now, there are a few notes though about depression that I wanted to touch on here today. So first of all, it's always important to remember that Social Security does not approve cases just because of a diagnosis alone. They are always looking at the symptoms that condition is causing a person and how it's affecting just their typical daily activities, their ability to get out into society, all of those aspects that might interfere with being able to hold a full-time competitive job. So if an individual is suffering from depression and let's say they're in treatment and they're responding really well to the medications and their symptoms are really under control, then such an individual filing for disability would likely not be the best course for them. Now, if a person is going through the treatment and medications and despite all their best efforts, they're still struggling with significant symptoms, then that is certainly something that I think you should inquire about disability for. Now, there's a few kind of just tips I want to give people who are looking into filing for disability because of depression. I would highly recommend, if you're not already in therapy, that you do so. So in my experience, having the therapy notes from someone who sees you on a very regular basis, those notes are usually much more insightful than even the doctor's notes are, who are like in charge of prescribing medications. Also, if you're in treatment at a pretty high level, so let's say they want you to be in therapy once a week, once every other week, and then see the doctor once a month for medications, all of that can then be persuasive evidence about why you would not be able to sustain a full-time job because of just absences of needing to get to your treatment. If you're struggling with depression and considering whether disability is the right course of action for you, we'd be happy to discuss this more with you. Here at Hankey Marks Crider, our consultations are always free, and we only get paid when we win your case.